The Pokemon company must have seen how unpopular it was that the Nintendo Switch 2 launched with the Welcome Tour game costing $10 when it obviously should have been a pack-in game, and they said, hold my beverage, son, we can do something just as bad, if not even worse, and nobody's going to talk about it. So today let's take a look at Pokemon Friends. This is the brand new Pokemon game that was launched during the Pokemon Presents on July 22nd 2025, and during the presents I actually saw this game and thought, that actually could be kind of cool. I assumed that it was just going to be a little free-to-play mobile puzzle game, and maybe there'd be some sort of like 99-cent microtransaction to get another like 10 tries a day or something along the lines of Candy Crush Saga or whatever, and I didn't pay it any mind. And then a few hours after the Pokemon Presents comes out, I actually downloaded the game on my phone, and as it turns out, it is a free game. But that's where things start to get weird, because I also have a Nintendo Switch 2, and as they stated during the Pokemon Presents, the game is available on Nintendo Switch 2. I think it's available on the regular Switch. I don't see why it wouldn't be, but on the Switch 2 the game is $10. So I thought, okay, that's a bit weird. Why would it be free on my phone but $10 on a console that I spent $450 on, right? Seems a little bit bizarre. So after I downloaded the game on my phone, I discovered that it is free for just a brief moment. You get to do, I think, 3 or 2 extremely easy, they're not even puzzles. You actually can't even fail them. There's no way to fail these two puzzles. It's merely a tutorial, right? And the game lets you download it, you get to see what it's all about, and it really is a game for children. This is, I'm talking probably under 6 years old. Like, this is truly baby's first Pokemon game, okay? And after those first 2 little tutorial puzzles, you get to craft a little Pikachu plushie, and then they have you download the rest of the data for the game, and then it becomes apparent that there is a daily limit with the amount that you can actually play the game for free. And I really mean a daily limit. They really want you to spend the $10 to unlock the basic pack, and that is what you're paying for on the Nintendo Switch 2. But wait, it gets even crazier, because you might be thinking, okay, it's a $10 game, it's just like Welcome Tour, it's harmless, it's a digital thing, it's for little kids, whatever, that's it, right? No. The $10 bundle does not give you all of the content. The game is not $10. The $10 is merely a microtransaction, even on the Switch 2. The $10 purchase on the Switch 2 does not give you the complete game. In fact, there are 2 DLC bundles on launch day for Pokemon Friends, and both of those bundles, get this, are $15. Okay, so we have a game that is on your phone almost unplayable without spending money, okay, and on the Switch it actually is you can't play it on the Switch without spending $10. Okay, so there is no free option for you. If you paid $450 for the brand new Nintendo console, you actually get a worse experience than you do on your phone, because you can't even try the game for free. It is just $10 for the basic pack. Okay, so right out of the gate, the loyal Nintendo customers get a cute little Hawk Tuah right in the face for being a valued customer. Enjoy having a higher cost to get into the game, okay, or I should say the same cost, but you don't get the luxury of trying it first. Okay, fair enough. All right, so when you spend the $10, you unlock more puzzles per day, and the daily limit for doing puzzles is removed. Okay, so now there's no longer this sort of artificial like limit to the amount that you can play every day. You just get to play however much you want, and then you get a couple of new puzzles every single day. Okay, that's what you get for $10. Now there is DLC pack number 1, which is called literally Puzzle On Puzzle Pack 1. It is listed right here for $15, and this is, I confirm this on my phone, I'm in North America, okay, I'm in the United States. I mean, it's literally right here. Okay, it is $15 for puzzle pack number 1 and $15 for puzzle pack number 2. So now you have a game that effectively, if you really want to play it, it's $10, which is bad enough. That's literally, I mean, this is effectively the Welcome Tour thing all over again, right? The game should be basically free. It's basically nothing, right? But it's actually $10. And then each DLC pack is $15. Okay, but great news, if you want to buy both the puzzle pack 1 and 2, you have the bundle for $25.99, so that's $26. Okay, and if you want to buy everything, you want to buy the quote-unquote complete game, the combo bundle. I know this is getting confusing, right? It's getting a little bit ridiculous. We've got the puzzle on bundle, the combo bundle, the pack number 1, the pack number 2, and the basic pack. I know it's a little bit ridiculous, Pokemon Company. I don't know what you were thinking. You're out of your mind. Okay, regardless, okay, the combo bundle, which is the most expensive bundle, is $33.99, and that is the only thing that you need to buy if you want everything. Okay, if you want all of the content on day 1, it is $33.99, so $34 for all of the puzzles currently available right now, and it removes your limit, your daily limit, or whatever the case might be. Now listen, I'm old, all right, I wake up with back pain. I'm a boomer at this point, all right, I know I look young, I look handsome, but I'm actually old. All right, remember when Pokemon Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum came out? Do you remember those games? Do you remember the DS era? Yeah, see, I do, because I was there. I pre-ordered those games at my local GameStop, and they were $40. All right, brand new, day 1, $40. So for $40 you got Pokemon Diamond, Pearl, or Platinum, or in 2025 for $34 you get a puzzle game on your phone or on your Switch that is actually so unbelievably easy that it is for babies. This is for literal babies, and I need you guys to understand something. Okay, these are all of my original copies of Pokemon games. I literally have every single mainline game. I have beat every single mainline game. Most of these I have completed the Pokedex for. I've got Heart Gold, Soul Silver. There's a lot more on the shelf over here. I don't want to mess it all up, but you can believe that I've got them all, right? Like, are we serious? Okay, and I'm not showing you these games to flex. I didn't spend hundreds of dollars on these. I bought all of these when they came out. This is not an investment for me. These are games I love. My point in showing you these is that I love Pokemon. This is my favorite franchise. I to this day, I have never met someone in real life, in my real world, that likes Pokemon more than me. I simply haven't. I've never come across a friend of mine, a family member, anybody in my life, a co-worker, a colleague, a classmate, no one that I've ever met in human flesh has been as obsessed with Pokemon as I've been. Okay, I've had YouTube channels about Pokemon. It's insane. And so for me, right, this is personal. It is almost personal that Pokemon would go down this route of not only releasing, look, it's a mobile game, it's 2025, I get it, right? Every franchise, I mean, if they don't release a mobile game, they're leaving money on the table, you know what I mean? Like, I get it, I get why they would release mobile games. It's the way of the future, of course, right? And it's not just bad enough that it's a $10 mobile game that obviously should be free to play with some random little dollar microtransactions, right? Like, obviously the content is not there. It's for $10. Are you kidding me? Do you know I could get for $10 on a Steam summer sale? I can get like 5 games that are thousands of hours of playtime. Are you serious? But for the complete package to be 34, are you, who is responsible for this? They've got to be fired. And the other thing that really rubs me the wrong way, is that you have 2 DLC packs on day 1. So what that means is this is content that you have prepared for launch day, but you are intentionally withholding that from the base game, I guess the $10 price or whatever. You are intentionally holding back that content and paywalling it behind a price that is even higher than the cost of the $10 base game. It's simply a slap in the face. This is the most anti-consumer video game that Pokemon has ever released, in my opinion, right? If we're looking at the value proposition here, if we're looking at quality and the amount of gameplay that you get for the money that you're spending, like, how do we justify $35? Who did the math on that one? Where does that come from? How do you, and like, look, I know you don't have to spend the whole 34 up front, but great news, if you spend the 10 just to see if you like it, okay, great news, you're spending 26 on top of that just to get the rest of it. Okay, so now you've spent 36 instead of 34. They got you for an extra $2. So it's just anti-consumer every which way, from every angle, no matter how you look at it. They intentionally don't give you the full game on day 1. They have not just 1 but 2 DLC packs, and the kick in the teeth is that if you did buy a Switch 2, you don't even have the choice of downloading it for free and trying those 2 little tutorial missions to see if it would even be kind of something that you'd be interested in, so you actually have a better experience on your phone than you do on your $450 exclusive Nintendo gaming console. What world are we living in? What even is this? Like, how has it come to the point where I am such a massive Pokemon fan, and I have made multiple videos at this point criticizing everything, every single move that Pokemon is making is the incorrect play. It is the consumer unfriendly play. It is the play that is the most boring. It is the play that is like, it almost seems like they're intentionally doing the wrong thing. And once again, I know that this game is for kids, okay? This game is clearly not for me, but that doesn't make it okay that it is just purely consumer unfriendly, right? And again, I actually think this is the least consumer friendly product that the Pokemon company has released in terms of video games, right? I know that they have other, mobile games or whatever. Pokemon Go was famous for being extremely free to play friendly, at least for a while. I don't know what it's like today, but at launch, like if you lived in a big city at launch, you didn't need to spend anything. You could just hit all the different Pokestops. You had enough to do whatever, and it was good, right? So I'm not even mad that they released a mobile game. They've had mobile games. I love Pokemon Go, right? I played Pokemon Go last summer with my girlfriend. It's fine, right? I have no problem with a mobile game that is Pokemon related. It's just that it's the bait and switch, right? It's like you download it for free. Just kidding. It's actually $10, right? Oh, we actually didn't give you the full game. There's DLC. I'm just kidding. There's not just one, there's 2. Oh, if you want the whole bundle, it's $34. Like, this is just oozing corporate greed, and there's just it is indefensible. If you're okay with this practice, then the Pokemon company is pissing on your face, telling you it's raining, and you're saying, oh, okay, I guess it's raining. You're a sucker. I'm sorry. I hate to be the one to tell you that. And look, this is coming from, I love Pokemon just as much as you. I really do. I promise you I do. I genuinely do. And that's why I'm so critical here, because I'm literally watching the Pokemon company light itself on fire, and all of these yes men are just like, oh yay, new Pokemon thing, yay. It's like, dude, they're feeding you garbage and you're clapping. You are your own worst enemy. Do you understand that? The most insidious part about this, though, is that it's obviously for kids. And so even though a parent can logically assess this and be like, oh, that's horrible value, like this is way too much money for such little content, right? Like this is objectively not worth the money, right? Even if the parent can understand that, it's still for little Timmy. It's still for little Samantha. You know what I mean? Like they're gonna do it, even though they're gonna hate doing it. And that's how the Pokemon company gotcha. They gotcha because they played on the fact that the kid wants it, and that's just, you give the kid what they want, right? So I just had to make this quick video. I actually couldn't believe it. I saw this Pokemon Presents, and the one thing that I thought was semi-redeemable was, oh, okay, a little free-to-play little Pokemon puzzle game. Cool, whatever, right? And they actually messed it up worse than I've ever seen them mess up a mobile game. It's truly embarrassing, and I couldn't believe it. I had to make this video. $34 for the gameplay that I witnessed is like truly criminal. Like this is unbelievably bad. I am going to do my part, and I'm going to leave a 1-star review on the Apple App Store, and I'm going to genuinely put my concerns in the comments, because this is just actually, you have to combat this sort of behavior with genuine feedback to the company, right? The only way that they're going to listen is when you stop giving them money and you start giving them negative press, you start giving them negative feedback, and maybe one day in 5-10 years when their wallets finally do dry up because they've been scamming customers for so long, maybe they will finally release a good quality game. And maybe, you know what, maybe they will start doing the bare minimum, because they're not even doing that anymore. All we've asked for is, can I just have Pokemon Yellow on my Switch too? Can we just do that? No, that's too much to ask? Okay, and then you wonder why emulator sites are all over the place, right? Like make it make sense. Make it make sense, Nintendo, Pokemon company, whoever's in charge here. You deserve the 1-star review. I'm going to give it to you. And if you're watching this video, I highly recommend, I'm going to put the links down below. Go ahead and leave a review for these games. I highly recommend. And if you like the game, okay, if you don't agree with me and you think these games are great, leave a 5-star review. By all means, vote with your review. Okay. But man, I could not believe, I had to triple check myself to make sure the information in this video was accurate, because I could not believe that they're trying to charge $34 for this. Actually insane.